thanks for coming and joining in on this Team Gorgeously Posh, our first discussion of the Spring-Summer 2016 kit. We're going to be talking about things we got in our transition kits. I'll be opening up for questions about PremierCon. I know I'm pushing a lot of information out on the team page and sharing other videos and training information, so you guys are pretty much up to speed with all the changes already. But we're going to look at the kits and what we got inside our transition kit, and I'll chat with you on what I plan to do with mine. So without further ado, I did do an unboxing video. That was fun. But we were going to chat products. So if you've got the product and you want to just pull it out, you can open it with me and we can discover it together. This one is Good Vibes, Juicy Mango with a hint of coconut. So what I do, because I'm going to make this a tester, I have these Try Me stickers. If you don't have any, get them from the portal or you can create your own. And I just slap a Try Me sticker on it. Somewhere that, like, I don't want to put it over the Big Fat Yummy hand cream. Like, just kind of on the side somewhere, like, somewhere cute, because it's going to be there this whole time. And then the other thing I'm going to do is take my product labels and I'm going to slap one of these on the product also. You hope that none of them ever walk off or get lost at a party, but that can happen. And sometimes if you share a product maybe with another consultant because they need to borrow it or something, it's always great to put all of your information on all of your products. So when you open it up and you would remove this seal, your tamper-proof seal that locks in your awesome smelly goodness. Give it a sniff. And you can totally smell that mango and coconut. So if you like mango and coconut, this is the one for you. And it's perfect for springtime. So you carry this around, put it in your purse and be like, hi, would you like some hand cream? It's awesome when you're at the store, you're in line at the post office, anywhere, and you just pull hand cream out of your purse and put some on your hand and then look at the person and like, oh, do you want some hand cream? Just like how you offer gum to somebody. Or let's say you're at a training meeting or you're at work, you just keep it on your desk. Or I go to Bible study, and I'm not trying to sell to people, but everybody needs like nice hands. And so I can just put it out on the table and anybody's free to just pick it up and use it. So this is a super simple way to get conversation started. Big Fat Yummy hand cream. Always have one with you, whether it's one of this scent or another scent. All right, Snarky Body Wash. This was really exciting. So we have Snarky Body Wash and Gender Bender Body Wash in this nice new packaging. You're going to want to go ahead and slap on a Try Me sticker if you're going to open it up. Personally, I already have a Snarky Body Wash that I've been using, so if somebody wants to sniff it, they'll be able to. So I'm going to go ahead and sell the one that I've got. So I'm just going to slap on my information sticker and put it in a separate pile. And I'm going to be, where do I want to put it? Super cute. Some people cover the Posh up here. Some people like, I like it kind of like here where I don't want to interfere with the packaging, but I always want them to have my information on it. So I just kind of add that. So you always want to add your information. So I'm actually going to be selling mine, but it smells fantastic. If you have not already tried it before, then you want to give that a try. Another doorbell, yeah, that's Mommy's business meeting. All right, and now we've got the Strawberry Fields Forever chunk. It smells, I think it smells like strawberry sweet tart, personally. So a really cool thing that you can do with chunk bars, some people go ahead and they open up the top, like they cut around the top, and then if you do that, you just want to make sure to put it in a plastic bag so you can preserve like the scent of it. What I like to do, and I found, is containers at Michael's or Hobby Lobby, TGP, somewhere. They got 4 of these, and I think they're like anchor containers or whatever, but you just like can pop it open like this. And I can pull out little samples. You could use little tongs. I know Pampered Chef has these cute little like wooden bamboo tongs. Or you can just reach your fingers in and grab them out. And what I do is put on the top a sample sticker. So super simple thing you can do if you do a lot of events or parties. And I know, April, that you do something like this too, is take your chunk. You're going to want to cut yourself off a nice sized piece so that you can take it in the shower with you, and you can get a feel for what it feels like, what it smells like, and you can explain that. And the rest of it, you're just going to cut up, and then you can add to the glass. When you get a whole thing of sample stickers, you can put one on the top. And what I like to do is let people at a party or at a vendor event pick out one of the chunk samples if they want to take it with them. And I just put it inside a little baggie. These are like jewelry size bags you get like Walmart or eBay. And then since you already ordered this sheet of stickers to put on here, you can just put a sticker on here. If you don't do a lot of events or parties, you don't need to have these kinds of chunk samples. You can just order the prepackaged ones and tell people what they smell like. You don't have to have every single chunk in your arsenal. But this one is really cute and fun and was in the transition kit. Next, lip scrub. This one, pineapple coconut. It smells like what it tastes like. And I'm going to be opening this one up to add to my samples. So again, what I'm going to do is open it up. How do you, all right, open it up. I could use some scissors. And take a look. It's nice and fresh in there. I'm going to go ahead and add a try me sticker so I know it's already open. And this is going to be a sample that I'm using. So this one's kind of tricky because you don't want to like cover up the key of it. Do you have an idea where they put it? Maybe like on the back. Right here. What do you think, Devin? Is that a good place for it?
My video went off. Yeah, that's a good one.
Yeah, like right there.
Hey,
so follow the directions on it, but that way I know it's a try me. Let's see. Then Cackle Spackle got a facelift. It's came back, so they changed the product itself, and you can tell then if you have any more in your catalog, it's still there. Let's see.
You want to say more, Jim?
Okay. So a really cool thing that you can do is, yeah, like I said, open it up. So if you're turning it into your tester, you want to add a try me sticker, find a place where it's still cute, but people know they can try it. And then you know it's already open and you have the try me for it. And then I also add, again, my information. If it wanders off, if it ends up on somebody else's table, whatever, you want your information on it. And it still has that delightful spearmint smell. I just want to lick it actually. And it's nice and creamy, and they made it so it doesn't get like as cakey. So we got that in our transition kit. Can you say hi? We live in a small community and they did not have any preschool today, so here we go. You want a sucker? Go watch your show? Yeah, all right, there we go. We got samples, and the samples that I got in mine was the Enchantress hair serum. So this one you're going to, if you have the end sample, you're going to ask them like, are you looking more to protect from heat and like restore split ends, or are you trying to just like handle frizz? And this one also adds shine. It does protect hair also, but if you've got like frizzy hair customers, maybe start them here. And there's a whole new hairline of products, and this could like bring them in to want to try more of our hair. And our key lines, chunk samples. This is what I was saying. They're nice and thick. One of these can last a very long time. So these can also be used as like prizes. Like, so to you, you're thinking, oh, it's just a sample I got with Portal credit, or, you know, it's only 50 cents or something like that. But really, you can use this as a prize because it's really awesome. It's a whole ounce. So it's 1/7 of the size of a bar, and they'll last a really long time. And it's got a nice zesty scent. And if you give out these, you don't have to cut up all your other chunks and make samples if you don't want to. I've really been using a lot of prepackaged ones. Spray. So this is a moisture spray. Has like a nice scent. Let's go ahead and open it up. Put that Chinese sticker on it. I'm never good about keeping these caps. You should, if you're going to transport it a lot, you can like put the cap back on it. Maybe it'll leak less, or at least keep this little plastic one. And it smells like Walk on the Beach, the foot scrub, or the wash, if you had a chance to try that one. If it smells kind of alcohol-y to you, then you just can kind of shake it and give it a whiff. So they like that nice, just like beachy scent, and they could actually, you know, spray it everywhere for some hydration. It's nice to have this kind of perfumey thing going on. And again, throwing these on. If you can get these from the portal, and if you're still within your 90 days, push hard, and I can help you do that to get your stickers. That's a 60-day thing. You get a huge pack of stickers that lasted me at least a year, and I put my name on everything. We also got this handy dandy Pampering Pursuit guide. So you got a whole stack of these, and basically it's going to show an example of what's in the kit. I think our kit's going to continue to change a little bit every month, but you know that it's going to have like the polka dot guide in it. It's always going to have the ritual in it. It's always going to be at least a $250 value in products, and then you're also going to have tools and business builders. And back here are all the tools and business builders that don't change. This is a good place. I've stamped a stamp here with my information, and it gets kind of like messy. So you can make large stickers in Vistaprint, or print them yourself, or you can just put your sticker down here. Another thing you could do is put your sticker down here, and then with a Sharpie, you would just write like, I'm so excited you're considering joining the business, or you would be fantastic at this, or check this out, then let's chat, or read this, then message me, we'll chat, and you get a gift or something. You can't incentivize someone to join your team, but if you offer them a lip balm for calling you after they read this, they can still say no. And you're just kind of give them a reason to come back and talk to you some more. Or say, you can even say, you know, if this doesn't look for you, we can have a party, whatever you want. But long story short, you could write a note down here. We also got catalogs. Who doesn't love a whole nother stack of catalogs? So you're going to want to go through here and read everything. Familiarize yourself with where stuff is in the catalog, and never be afraid to say like, oh, hold on, let me look that up. So if somebody asks you, for example, they're like, what does the Enchantress Serum do? And you're like, oh, it's a really awesome product. And then you can find it in the catalog. And if you have a better idea of where it is, that's even better. Open it up and just read straight from here and just tell them what it does. You don't have to know everything. So use your catalog, and the first couple months, all the way until all of a sudden we get a new one, it might take you to really get acquainted with it. But you just kind of look at it. Just look at it once a day. I'm serious, it'll help, and it shows your customers you know what's going on. Also, great recruiting tool, because it talks about perks in the back, and it also talks about the business. It's also a handy dandy way to see the pay plan. And every single thing that you need to know about Perfectly Posh is in this catalog. I really like in the back the 4 cornerstones. So if you're going to have a party or a vendor event and you just pick up this catalog and just say, you know, if you've never heard of Perfectly Posh, we stand for 4 things, and these are the 4 things that we stand for. Looks like on here they have 5, kind of, if you do the take time for me, but made in the USA, point out your most important part to you, naturally based, cruelty-free, essential oils, pampering time for you because you deserve it. And if you just hold this up and talk about these and then get started, that's all you need to know. You're going to have people that ask you a billion questions about stuff that you don't know because you're not a scientist, and everything you need to know about Posh is in here. All right, so before we go to the next one, I'll unmute. Do you guys have any questions or comments so far?
I don't think I have any.
Okay, we're good?
Yeah.
And Mr. Collar is good. Okay, then I will keep going. So another cool thing that we get them in every catalog, or every order, are these little nifty cards. I got them in my transition kits orders too. It tells you about these little peanuts. So awesome thing to do. What I do with my peanuts is I keep some for when I ship stuff to customers, and then that's why I keep these cards too. So if I ship something to customers, even if I like pack a gift and throw a bunch of these in there, then I throw this in so they know that like their kids, if they catch their kid eating it, they don't have to freak out, or their dog eating it, or their husband trying it, you know. But you can also just take this card, and it talks about Posh, and you just add your sticker to it, and you got another little business card. Then, now it says consuming them is not recommended. It's not part of a balanced diet, but you don't have to call poison control. You can like have kids like paint with them. You can get them a little wet and build. You could do a contest with your customers, like for a month, like what are all the things that you do with your Posh peanuts and take pictures of it. I also have reached out to people I knew that had their own businesses and ship stuff, so I keep mine for a cookie lady on post so she can mail stuff with. So there we go, and then you get your Perks Perky card. Right here, you can again, these handy dandy stickers. Always keep these cards. You can just throw a sticker card on it. You can put it up here. You could put it down here. You can write your account information here. Just a great card to be able to tell people about perks and to throw in with something else. All right, now we're gonna go to the bigger kit. Let me grab it. Okay, so again, we got more catalogs. We got the pink polka dot guide. So if you didn't get the leader kit, you want to get this. Everything pretty much stayed the same. There was that really cool new thing about perks that we have been putting out on the team page, and that was one of the biggest things that come out of PremierCon was the change to perks and the fact that we now have like an easier to use link and that people can order multiple times in the same party. We were all telling them that we wanted to be able to do that, and they listened. If you have already been a consultant for a while, then you definitely want to still get one of these out of the portal, or at least check out the PDF, and I will make sure to upload that into the team page so you can check through all the information in the pink polka dot guide. If you got the leader kit, you also got these about Posh flyers. Really cute photos. Like, I like to go on the website and go through this stuff and like kind of capture screenshots that I use in my parties, because when you keep with the same vibe, then people know it's Posh and our brand. It has information about perks inside, about $5 shipping, buy 5 get the 6 free, and then you can put your information here. If you're putting together little sample packets, this is a great thing to use. You could like fold it in half and just have, you know, her on the front, or you could do it like even like this. You can do however you want. You could use a little sticky, you know, those little glue dots, and attach maybe one sample, and you're not giving them the whole catalog. It's not overwhelming, but they kind of get an idea of Posh. Or you just have these out at events, or slip them into packages if you're sending stuff to people in the mail. We also got really cool Castaway Coconut box. Took the place of the cherry. For samples and for parties, if you're going to be, if you do vendor events and you do parties and stuff, you can either have all 3 of these out and keep the box, or you could just give them a vibe. So one thing that I like to do is either keep this for yourself, or you can use it as a gift in one of your parties or for something, and you could do the same thing with the wash, but then the whip would be something I'm going to open and put in my you know, my box of the current products. And again, you just add, here's your product sticker. I promise you it's not overkill, because the one time that you don't add your product sticker, you're gonna wish you did. And then you add the try me sticker so you know it's yours, and open. And the really neat thing about this one, the coconut smell, it smells just like the Castaway coconut. And if you hear my daughter crying in the background, she's totally fine. Amelia, come here, honey. What's wrong? All right, Santa Monica Smooth, Peach, Orange, and Mint. And this one is actually mojito. Bringing mommy your iPad, I'll fix it. She watches these YouTube videos, and then they get messed up, and then she cries. Yeah, if you like the taste of mojito and that sounds good to you, then this one will be a go for you. And the try me sticker. Yeah, mommy's friends are right here. They're sad that you're sad. What's wrong? Come here, bring it to mommy. Did it stop working? It's okay. You just hit the wrong thingy. Look, that button right there. There you go, all better. See, just bring it to mommy. All right, work at home mom, right? You gotta do what you gotta do. Okay, so we got PJs all day. I'm gonna go ahead and grab this other thing we can talk about. All right, PJs all day. We've got Girl Gone Green. this was a very interesting thing that we talked about at PremierCon because people were like, oh no, fresh creamy milk is going away, and a lot of women enjoy it, and also a lot of children. And so we asked David, like our product guy, so what can we use instead? And I'll explain to you what he said about these. But then people were like, but listen, we've smelled it and it's like not the same thing. We've got people using these on toddlers and we need, we want that product. And his response was, we're a pampering company for women. So that doesn't mean that we're not going to have children product later. He said there's nothing that I could say, like specifically don't use on kids, maybe the stripper just on like poison ivy or something. But they can't base their product decisions on whether or not we're using them on children. So hopefully fresh creamy milk will be back. That would be a great one to come back in the fall. But in the meantime, the Girls Gone Green is the same exact base as fresh creamy milk, but it's a little more perfumey. And I'm going to go ahead and put it on. Some people say once they have it on, it smells less perfumey, but it's going to be hard not to be. I mean, fresh creamy milk was very not perfumey. These little sample spoons I just opened up. I get a pack. These are like silver. They're like for weddings, I think, from the dollar store, so you get 24 for $1. I like these. I also like the little ones you can buy online that are like the tasting spoons for ice cream, and they're pink. Those are kind of nicer because people don't dip out so much. Like if somebody was like this, you're like, no, you don't need that much. So if I'm dipping it for somebody, I usually just dip with the back of my spoon. And then like that would be more than enough. And the reason that we use spoons like this is just to keep people's fingers out of it. Because, their fingers can be dirty. But if you look at this, like that's how, like this is like thick stuff. Like the Blizzard test, like it's very thick. So it is exactly the same base as fresh creamy milk. So you're just going to have to give it a try and trust it. And okay, somebody describe, if you've been around for a bit and you know the ginger wasabi one, we had like a Dragon Mojo. It's kind of like a cross between Dragon Mojo and maybe like Olive You. So if it's not your vibe, then the one that did come in the leader kit was PJ's All Day. This is the same base, I believe is like mango marshmallow, so it's still very moisturizing. But yeah, you smell lavender. So it's lavender and vanilla. It still gets the Blizzard test. Let's see how thick it is. But I think it was really interesting in the way he said that, like about that we're a pampering company for women. Okay, so if you look at this, it's not as thick. So it is the consistency of mango marshmallow, which is still quite moisturizing. So we still have these things we can use on our kids. I would go for PJ's All Day on my daughter whenever she's out of her other two. We've been using Scrumptious Sunshine for quite a while. And then the cookie one from Christmas time. She likes smelling like a cookie. So moving on those, all of you, my love, is let's see, it has olive oil, it has avocado oil, sunflower oil, it's got lavender. Let's give it a smell because this is definitely going in the try me pile. And you can also market it as being used to remove your makeup as you wash your face. Some people say, oh, I take my makeup off with BFF. I take my makeup off with Stripper. Like this is legit, like meant to take your makeup off as you wash your face. And it's a really big fad right now, I guess, using the oils to wash your face with. That smells good. And so apply 6 to 8 drops to damper dry skin. A small amount of water, circular motions creates a creamy lather. Rinse thoroughly. And then you can follow up with Love Me Do oil for a perfect moisturizing mix. And don't be afraid to challenge your customers who say, oh, I have oily skin, I can't use that. And I use that high voice in the most loving way possible. But just challenge them to give it a try, take a chance. Sometimes it's oily because you're not giving it enough oil. And the worst thing that happens is they don't like it. But the best thing that happens is when they fall in love with it. So this would be like your people who say, I'm too oily. Give it a shot. Hydrating face oil, the olive and argan oil. This is Don't Mind If I Do, had a dropper, and is basically what this this came in Reincarnate for. And it's a glass bottle, and it's very high-end looking over here with tons of different oils in it. And it describes on the box what you're going to do with it. Let's see, which is just put it on your clean face. And you could use it after any wash, but it seems like these two pair together very well. All right, Rio Roomba Sand Scrub. Again, I'm going to be adding this to my Try Me pile. Amelia, bring it to Mommy. I'll fix it. So I'm adding the sticker. One time I was like just putting stickers on randomly, and people are like, they can't see the cuteness of it. Open it up. These plastic things are mainly for like shipping to help it not get all up in the lid. If you travel a lot with it, then you want to keep them. My mom threw mine away once, and that was troublesome. Okay, honey, what had happened? What do you want to watch?
This one.
Okay, there you go. You don't need to cry. Just bring it to Mommy.
Oh,
You want to sit in my lap and watch it? Okay. Sit right there. All right. So then this was the pedicure grade scrub, and the sand scrub, it smells good. So the walk on the beach just kind of smelled like clean. And this one is white sand, the sugar, jojoba, acacia, and it smells sweet. So this one is a great one that was in the leader kit. And if you're going to be doing like foot parties and stuff, then that is a great one to turn to. We get the hot pepper shebang stick. This one is actually with essential oils instead of the capsicum powder, so it's going to be more powerful. And it's, yeah, you can smell the peppery in this one right up. And you're just going to use that anywhere that you're sore on their body. It's a great one that people can just throw in their workout bag. All right, this one, here, Millie, smell this. This one is actually the Life is a Joy stick. Is the healer, only it has that lemon berry smell instead of the oil. Sniff it. Let's sniff. Does it smell good? This one smells good. Huh, yeah, it's the lemon berry scent. It's the healer, but with lemon berry. What happened? Here you go. Oh, you have to skip the ad, honey. She likes watching these where they make things and play with candy and stuff, and they don't always work. All right, ice cream for ice cream. This one is a fresh cream and vanilla. Okay, you can get it, honey. Pop up Mommy's lap for a second. Sorry, guys, just one sec. Here, you want a new one? Okay, I had one right here for you. Here, Mommy's talking to Mommy's friends, and then we're gonna go on the walk and go to the park again, okay? So can you just take this and take that and just give me a little bit more time, okay? Then we'll go to the park. Love you.
Love you.
This is why we don't have a time of 2 meetings, guys. Sorry. My husband's schedule changes all the time, and you know how it goes. Okay, so ice cream for ice cream. It if you smell the Poshy Mallow from the Posh Life line last time, it's not like as sweet as it is a nice vanilla scent, but it's not like a candied vanilla. So this is another one that you're going to want to like throw in your purse, that you're going to be able to sample. That's also kind of fun if you have a couple around, you know, for birthdays, like maybe in the office or friends, and you just see on Facebook it's their birthday and you want to give them a little something. Then it has the sprinkles on it, and it's super cute. And so that's just an easy gift that you could have on hand too. All right. Be sweet, stand tall, and wear a crown. The nice pineapple smell. Again, you can I would cut myself off a chunk of it to use in the shower, and then you could cut it up into samples, get a jar or something like this, get the stickers put on there, and sample it out to share. And your samples can be like this small or even smaller. You get a lot of samples out of a bar. I really like the prepackaged samples that Posh makes. But like I said, those are huge, and some people don't like giving them out as samples. They give them out as prizes because somebody is using it forever. And I've heard the idea that you just want them to take this, use it in the shower once, fall in love, call you the next day and order one. So if you're giving them one that they can use forever, then it'll take them a while to get back to you. You're going to notice on the bars, we talked about this at PremierCon, David explained that the little frog is even better than the oh goodness, it has to do with the certified palm oil. It's even better certification in something that's like the top of the line in certification in regards to palm oil. And so if you see this frog, I believe we have on 2 of our products now, it has natural glycerin that's going to be very moisturizing. People freaked out about the honey dip going away, but if you find that products that have the frog on it, then that's going to be very good to recommend for people with eczema. And we're definitely going to have to read up more and learn about this, since it's going to be a trendy thing that we're going to be able to talk about and share how we are, trying to be sustainable and have good practices in the creation of our products. All right, a new Snarky Bar, Purifier. Woohoo! So the Purifier stick came back, and we also got it in the Snarky Bar. So it's tea tree, eucalyptus, and shea butter in a nice scrubby bar. This is going to be just as scrubby as, like the pink Snarky Bar is. If you do cut this up for samples, do not microwave it. I repeat, do not microwave it. This will just melt. You can microwave the chunk bars. We have videos on that, but do not microwave the Snarky Bar. Okay, Gender Bender Body Wash. Woohoo! That's super exciting. You can use it as shampoo. You can use it as body wash. You can use it in the loofah. And this is something that our customers and consultants have been asking about for a while. So that's awesome that we got it. Also got a Cucachia Berry Body Scrub. I'm going to throw the Try Me on it and find it in a cute spot. Now, if you take this off first. If you absolutely love the bee's knees, but you wanted it in a different scent, then you are going to be quite happy with this scrub. I'm going to watch how I open it. You see that? That's the honey in it. So it has a different scent. I smell a lot of the cucumber, and I'm guessing that the chia seeds adds a tiny bit of spice, but you're going to be exfoliating with those seeds. That looks like strawberry seeds and chia seeds are the exfoliant, and you can see the honey in that. So, that's what that little lid is for, to keep it from going all the way out and getting everywhere. So I'll go through and clean that up some more later. And, but yeah, it's going to be like that. Put it on your skin, and very like the sticky. So it's a little different than a normal body scrubs, but it's most like the bee's knees. The honey is really, really good for your skin. Honey helps draw in moisture and then lock it in there. All right, Rhea Roomba samples. I got this in the leader kit. This is exciting because you can do face. Like maybe you could do face and feet. What I would probably do is I could do like a Rhea Roomba feet, like foot, and then also I got the Sassy Serena in the leader kit. So I would give somebody this who doesn't want me to mess with their face. Some people have a face routine. I never say, oh, really? Well, you should try mine. Mine's better. Never. If somebody's like, I already have a face routine and their face looks good, don't mess with it. Now, if they're a consultant for another company, and there's a couple of them where they're like a consultant, and then I'm like, if you're a face consultant and your face is breaking out like that, maybe you should try something new. But you can't say that because that's rude. I'll find a nice way to say it. But I say, how about we pamper your feet? And then they could use like this foot scrub, which I'm excited to have a foot scrub, and they could then add this to their feet. They could do this to their feet and their legs. Obviously, they can use it anywhere on the body, but we're kind of helping with the lower half. Another good pairing, and you can just give one of these as a sample. Like when you go to Target and you try new products, there's nobody there handing you samples. You like buy it and you try it based on what's there. So you don't always have to feel like people always need samples before they buy. But people really appreciate it, and they're likely to buy even more. Skin Delicious are also good to pair with a sample of a Snarky Bar. So you encourage them to do their body with a Snarky Bar and then use a Skin Delicious. You can also do a scrub sample like the Cucachia Berry or another scrub, and you encourage them to use that scrub on the back of their hands, on their wrists, and then underneath. And then they're just going to get it all, sing the ABCs, the happy birthday song, whatever they do. A nice exfoliating scrub, wash it off, and then follow up with a Skin Delicious. So that'll give them like a nice pampering experience. And cackle spackle! Yay! All right, so the cackle spackle is absolutely fantastic because we kept using the stripper on our face, and David, our product guy, kept saying no. And then we said, then what are we supposed to use? And then they gave us cackle spackle in October, and it sold out like that. And so we were all crossing our fingers they would bring it for us, and they made the ingredients even better, and the pampering experience with it even more fantastic. So this is going to give you, I just used it yesterday too. It gave me a slight burn, not as like crazy as the stripper, but you know when you're getting this kind of burn that like your face. I've been on vacation and I needed that detox. After you use it for a while, you may not feel anything. I explained to people though with a stripper, and I would do it with this mask, pretty much everything except honey. I explained like the ingredients in this mask are cleaning down deep. Whether it's a detox or just like a deep clean, we're clearing out your pores. It may tingle, it may kind of sting, it may even feel like a slight, like a burn, but it's not like a chemical burn. You can wash it off at any time. The longer that you leave it on, up to the specified time, the more work it's doing on your face. And usually, if it's going to have an effect, it usually does within the first minute, and then it's done by like minute 3. So this one, for example, is like a 5 to 15 minute mask. I would have people putting this on their face instead of a stripper. I do like to give stripper samples, and I explain it's a good spot treatment, or they can use it on their body, and it makes them feel super smooth. And the reason that we don't recommend the stripper on their face is that it's just like sucking out moisture. So if you use it a lot, then it's going to cause premature aging. Use it as a spot treatment, or you don't use it like a ton. Maybe use it like once a week. It should be fine, especially if you follow up with like Love Me Do or Never Grow Up, and you just push moisture back in. Then you're going to be better off. I believe this one, this also has spearmint oil, eucalyptus. Okay, this one also has safflower seed oil, which I learned a lot from Posh, and I absolutely love safflower seed oil. So this one is sucking stuff up, but it's also moisturizing. The stripper is just sucking it out. So that's why you're going to have to add more in. It's about 7 minutes left. So some more products that I got, but I did not, they weren't either of these kits I got at PremierCon, was a whole lava love. I tried this already, and it's amazing. It's got volcanic ash. It takes the place of Shine Bright Like a Diamond. It's got that spearmint. People say, we're affectionately calling it Cackle Bright because it's like it's spackle cackle and cackle spackle and Shine Bright Like a Diamond had a baby. It would be Cackle Bright. It is not a mask. It's like to exfoliate just like you would with BFF, but it's like a little grittier than that. And then you wash it off. So we also got this one that's called Stay Gold. And it's really interesting because it has turmeric in it, which I believe someone mentioned on our page is like an anti-inflammatory, and it has also milk, honey, and lemon. So this is a really great moisture mask. So if you are going to do something like a whole lava love, and it's kind of getting some of the icky stuff off, this could be a good one to follow up with. If people want like a smooth pampering experience, and they want to moisturize, then this would be a really good one to move them to. A couple more. One's a body scrub. This one smells amazing. All right, so it's sea salt, honey, and charcoal scrub with fresh sea breeze scent. It basically is replacing, but more heavenly, Drop Dead. Well, the Dead Sea Salt Skull, Drop Dead scrub, that one. So it has a sea salt in it. It's like black, like totally black. And let's see, it has this nice scrubbies in it too. Oh, well, you can see it. And this one exfoliates and hydrates to remove dead skin, dry layers, and reveal nourished, healthy skin. Use it 2 to 5 times a week. We also now have the Walk on the Beach Dry Body Oil. So we had like an orange scent before. This one, what you're gonna wanna do is just take it and they're just gonna like put it on their arm. So people who say, oh, I don't like oils because they're too oily, you hear that. This one is just gonna give you a shine. Somebody asked at PremierCon, they were like, well, David, how do we market this? What's this for? It has a delightful smell, just like the mist does. So you can explain that to people if you don't have this yet or you don't want to purchase it yet. It smells just like the mist. But what you're going to do, his example was really funny. Like if you're one of those young girls who has it and likes to flaunt it and wears booty shorts and you want like that glowy shine all over your body, then like that's what this is for. Or you just kind of want like that. It hydrates. But it also just gives you, and it has let's see, I have to look it up, frangipani, but the jasmine and musky vanilla scent, it gives you the scent, and it just kind of makes you look shiny. You see the difference in my arms? I don't know if you can see it on mine. I can see it here. Just looks shinier, and it's not as greasy as like coconut oil would feel. Also, easy peasy. Okay, so this one smells like lemon. It has a nice, like I said, lemon scent. It has shea butter in it. So it's just going to be as hydrating. And I do smell like kind of a mint lemonade. Because we're using natural ingredients, we're not getting like that candied scent. And again, this is the other one that has the Rainforest Alliance certified palm oil, which is even better than the other certifications people get for palm oil, and makes it a good recommendation for people with eczema because it's going to be super hydrating with that natural glycerin. And lemon berry chunk. How awesome is this? It smells just like the lemon berry coconut oil. So you encourage people to use the coconut oil or use this and then follow up with that coconut oil if they really like the scent. And it also has the Rainforest Alliance frog. So again, we'll have to follow up and learn even more about that. So those are all the products I have that I can chat on. We've been posting about like updates and stuff that we've been chatting on. Not a bunch changed with the new catalog, except like I said, the perks. So, and a couple of products. I'm going to go ahead and unmute. We have about 2.5 minutes if anyone has any questions. I know I just chatted a lot. Did you have a question? Devin, did you have any question? Alicia?
I'm going to try a couple of the new
So what I'm going to do, actually, right after we get off the phone and I take a picture of everything I have and post about, who wants samples or who wants to try stuff, I'm going to have an open house, and I'm going to invite everybody who has placed large orders with me before or VIPs, like specifically, and kind of gauge how many people will be coming based on that. Because like I said, I live in a small community, so people bring their kids. But then I go through the catalog page by page, and I look and see what I have. I'm going to go through all of my old products and pull out what kept in the new catalog. The rest of the stuff goes upstairs into my suite. Score for me, right? And then I just I make a list of things, and I list it by price, and I either order them now or I add them in slowly to my inventory as I'm ordering other things to take advantage of buy 5, get the 6 free. Well, thanks for joining me, guys, and we'll have to do another little meeting, and next time we'll have more to it.
Yeah, I like this.
Hey, look at your crew, Devin. You got
2 of the 6.
Oh, wow. You want to
There's your
Look at Mommy's friends. Bye. Wave bye.
Thanks for doing the video.
Oh, you're welcome. Thanks for joining me in, guys. Bye.
Bye.
Do it.
What?
I do my hand.
Yeah, look, you can see your hand. You see their hands, too.
I can